This new offense is insane in Madden 26. In this video, I want to go over the Washington Commanders offensive playbook because they made it so good in Madden 26, adding all these brand new plays, auto motion plays, run plays, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. So that's what we're going to go over today's video, this little mini scheme from the bunch strong offset in the Washington Commanders offense. Alright, what's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at this brand new updated playbook here for the Washington Commanders. Now, bunch strong offset is in the game in a bunch of different playbooks, but this is the only playbook in the game that has these amazing plays that are brand new to the game in this bunch strong offset. It has a plethora of plays. I think it's one of the best bunches in the game by far. We have auto motions, we have new routes, all types of new stuff in this formation. It's absolutely amazing. We're going to create a nice little mini scheme here for you guys on the channel to take your game to the next level. And this Washington Commanders playbook, guys, besides this formation, is loaded. Take a look at it. We have bunch tight end as well. We have shotgun tight offset tight end, shotgun trips tight end, one of the best trips tight end. We even have some empty formations like empty bunch and empty base. I mean, it's absolutely loaded. Normal Y off close as well, with the play like cheat flat X post. I mean, it is such a good playbook. It even has some two back, some go-go, like it's insane. It has some pistol and single back as well. But of course, in today's video, we want to take a look at the bunch strong offset. Now, if you enjoy what you're seeing, you want more tips and content like this, make sure you are subscribed and hit this video with a like. It helps me out so much. I really appreciate it. If you can hit that bell, you'll be notified anytime I go live or drop any tips or content here on the channel. I'm on social media at TDavisBrand on all platforms. Make sure you give me a follow there. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out or leave a comment below. All right, let's jump into it here. And this formation, guys, is a ton of fun. The first play I want to take a look at here is this SFT Diamond Mesh. Now, what we love about this is it has that sharp corner route to circle, which is one of the best routes in the game by far. I like to stem it down, and it absolutely cooks man coverage if you get man coverage. You can, and then there's a couple different setups we can do for this, right? I'm going to block on running back. I'm going to set up a little, one of my favorite route combos in the game on the right side there with the slot fade and the streak. You can also do a post route to the tight end as well. But this corner route to circle, it usually cooks most coverage, especially if they get man coverage. Didn't run out of time there. And even versus like cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, a lot of times you can hit that to the sidelines as well. That's why we throw the slot fade out there too as well, because if they don't have anything there, and we're getting absolutely screamed at, but we saw we had the return route there. The return route is really good to have on the backside. Set it up again here. See if we can get a little man coverage so we can hit the corner. Look at that. Absolutely cooks man coverage with our man Debo. It's not even Scary Terry right there. That's Debo. And he cooks that man coverage. So I'm telling you guys, these short corner routes are absolutely amazing in this game. Sometimes you can get it to the sideline as well. If not, we're going to have our return route coming across the sidelines there. I probably should have Terry McLaurin in that spot, to be honest. So that's one setup. You can also go like something like this too. You can streak the slot receiver, post, or like that if you don't want to do the slot fade all the time. But you see there, that time cover 4, gets to the sidelines, easy throw. Now, you can also just set up the mesh concept. We have the mesh built in with the 2 drags. We can also streak our solo receiver like that, and then I like to drag the running back. I'll usually just keep the corner route there because it's still sharp. You can stem it down if you want to. You don't have to though on this setup. Then we have dual drags. We have a table route out of the backfield. This is one of the best blitz beating plays, one of the best quick snap plays. And what you can also do out of this is sometimes just quickly post route circle as well. Create a little mesh post concept. So I'll just kind of mix it up, depending on what, the look I'm getting there. You can block your running back too if you need to, if we're getting streamed at like we were there. Looks like this. Now we get a little mesh post, dual drags. Underneath, we got the post, really sharp post as well. And we have a nice setup there out of this play. So there's a million different setups you can do out of this. I'm telling you, this is probably one of my favorite plays in the game by far. Quick timeout in the action and let you know that if you're struggling in Madden 26 or College Football 26, well, you've come to the right place. I've been a pro player for over 10 years and have career winnings of over $100,000. Traveling all over the country, playing and commentating some of the biggest tournaments in Madden history. And now I'm sharing all my secrets. So if you guys want to take your game to the next level, make sure you check out the link in the description below or go to payhip.com/TDavisBrand. I have a bunch of ebooks available for sale for both Madden and college football, as well as coaching sessions, film study reviews. You can even request your own ebook. So make sure you check out that link in the description below or go to payhip.com/TDavisBrand and take your game to the next level today. Then we have the Diamond Faked Mesh Rail. Now, you can utilize the auto motion if you want. I'm going to show you what it looks like here, and it's fine, but I don't like how he just stops for a couple seconds there. I don't like that about it. You can still use it, though. It's fine, but I usually just put him on a different route there. And then you have this built-in sharp post route to circle, which we absolutely love. You have 2 built-in whip routes, which is really, really cool also. So setup I like to do here is go ahead and block a running back. I usually put the slot receiver on either a stem down out route or a quick flat route like this. Then I have these dual whip routes, and I have the post route getting absolutely screamed at here in practice mode. But you see that we can go to either of these whip routes quickly, or we can go to the post behind it. Let's go ahead and run it again here. This time we're gonna have either whip. They do a good job of getting like in between zones, even if there's like hard flats. They go really, really inside, and really can make it tough to defend. This time, same thing here. See how far inside he goes, but they're just absolutely screaming. Set up again like this. This time, man coverage. Usually gets to the outside of the man coverage there. It's a nice quick snap play. Then, of course, we can create mesh post out of this as well, right? Something like this. We have that sharp post like we mentioned. We'll utilize the auto motion here. And they're blitzing us, but we had circle wide open over the top. You can obviously, of course, block the running back. This time they're sending mid blitz. And that corner route, or that post route, excuse me, like I told you, is sharp, and it cooks man coverage easily for a big play there. Diamond cross trail, same thing here. This is a nice man beating play because you have this drag from square, this deeper drag. You have this crosser from R1, which is really nice. Then you can do whatever you want with the other receivers. So I usually drag my tight end, and I streak circle like this. Sometimes I'll carry out the wheel if I want to, or I can put them on a flat route. But I'm looking for either of these crossing routes over the middle. That's a bad throw, but you saw square was wide open right there. Set it up again. And the R1 crosser is really, really good too. If you have a decent route runner there versus man coverage, it's really good. This time we have the crosser coming to the sidelines. We could have just ran with the quarterback as well if we wanted to. So you have a good kind of just combo of routes over the middle here. And like I said, definitely versus man coverage is where you want to go to this. Really good versus match coverage as well here. There's the crosser to square. You see the wheel route kind of just brings back the coverage for that crosser to get open. Keep moving here. So those are kind of the newer plays. You have a couple here as well. Motion Empty Dig Spot. This is a really good just stock play. We can utilize the running back. We don't really like to keep his route. We can if we want. I like to stem it up if I do. Turns it into like an auto motion streak route type of thing. I usually just streak circle, drag square. Looks like this. So sometimes if I want to send him out, I will, or I'll just block him. We have a nice flood concept here to the right side. A sharp cutting corner from the slot position to R1 there. Cooks that man coverage. And also, like I said, we'll beat zone coverage as well. Set up again here, we just stem the running back up, turns into like an auto motion streak. So if they're playing a lot of zone coverage, sometimes you can hit them over the middle there, but we'll just take it to the drag. So that's a really good setup out of this one. Then you also have another play with an auto motion post route from the running back here, this motion empty post Y trail. Looks like this. You can also stem down the post as much as you want. You can put them deeper if you want to as well. I like to go like that here. Then you also have like a bench pivot here on the right side. So a lot of times I'll go with more of a comeback here on the left, and then I'll go with the tight end whip route like this. Utilize the motion post, almost like a little bench pivot play here. And you see that post route usually gets a good job getting in between the defense. Let's go ahead and set it up again here. Just put the comeback out there, and then the tight end whip. And you can go with a little bench pivot. You got the drag. You can go back to the tight end whip. Let me try to hit the tight end whip this time. Looks like that. And you see the post route, though, cooks that man coverage over the middle. Obviously, if you have a speedy running back, it can be a potential big play. And that play I like is it can beat both man and zone. Then you have a little empty QB sweep here. I wouldn't run this a lot because the auto motion can give it away, but you do have nice blocking on the sweep. If you have a mobile quarterback, you can take it to the outside. Obviously, here you see we take it for a big play. So that's just a little something we like to throw in here for fun, especially if we're utilizing the auto motion pass plays. Then we can go ahead and throw in the sweep as well. You can cut it up the middle or take it to the outside. I definitely recommend being on conservative with your ball carrier. And of course, I recommend having a mobile quarterback for this. So you can kind of cut it up in the middle as well, pick up a couple yards, say you're in like a 3rd and 2, and you really need to pick it up. Cut it right up the middle of the field, turns into like almost like a blast play. We also have these RPOs too, which can be fun. So like this RPO Alert Swing, you can actually hot route out of. I like to put the tight end on a wheel route like that, and then I'll just kind of hike, quick throw. You get good blocking out there usually. You can pick up a couple yards. If you have a speedy tight end, you can use a little air truck, get it out there. You can still hand the ball off too if you want to, but if I have the outside, I usually take it, pick up an easy, 3 to 5 yards every time. But like I said, you can also just hand it off if you need to as well. It turns into like an inside zone, and that's just a fun little play that I like to go to in the red zone a good bit. So they have everything in this formation, right? You have the RPO, you have the run game, you have the passing game. Then we have some auto motion plays, which are really, really fun here. This motion PA flood Y delay. Now, of course, you can utilize the motion wheel glitch if it hasn't been patched yet. That's something we can definitely go to. I usually just stem the C route up, turn it like an inverted streak. I usually then put the tight end on a post route like this, and I'll block the running back. So it looks just like this. And I'll try to look for the auto motion wheel quickly. If not, I have the drag and the post from the backside that I usually can hit one of these. You see there we get the drag underneath. A little bit late with the read there. Set it again, looks like this. And like I said, you can utilize the auto motion wheel glitch if you want to for this. You don't have to. Check it down to the drag. Usually the drag or the post is really usually open, and they both do a good job at beating man coverage. What else do we have here? Then we have wide trail, and I love this versus man coverage as well. All you want to do out of this is stem down the slot and stem down the solo receiver, and both these routes can beat man. Then you have a drag. You also have a tight end trail. So all these routes are going to work versus man coverage, and you see there they're already getting busy for big plays right there. So it's a nice quick snap play too, because really all you're doing is just custom stemming these routes down. Really, really quick and easy to set up. You can block your running back if you need to. This time we got the drag coming across. Like something is usually just always open on this play. Just extremely easy to run. Even if you're more of a beginner player, I'd recommend this play for sure. And then, of course, we have the stemmed corner route, which we like a lot. Noah Brown's not really the guy we want there. I probably should have Terry in the slot. And then I'd really cook man coverage. Let's try to go to Terry here this time. Gets in the inside on that post route for a laser beam over the middle. So that's a play that we love versus man coverage. Then we have corner strike, which we love. It's similar to our first play we did where we have this stem down corner route that absolutely cooks man, gets outside of zone. Like you can throw this like all day long, right? But then you also have this running back route, which is one of the best in the game in my opinion as well. So I like to go with a comeback to the solo side. I'll usually go with like something like that, and then I'll post route the slot. Something like this setup is really, really effective. And then you have, they're worried about the corner route, so you have that tight end whip. You can also streak the slot too if you need to. Looks like this. See, they're worried about the corner. You got the tight end whip underneath. And then if they do give you like a man coverage look, this running back route always cooks man coverage, right? And it does a good job getting on these zones too, but right there it's just wide open. Like it just gets in a really good spot of the defense for easy completions. And then another play that we have that really, really does a good job versus zone coverage is this Seattle play, right? And it can actually beat man too, but for zone, I love to flood the side. I usually just streak the running back, drag the tight end, and you get basically a flood. You get high lows everywhere, all over the field. Versus zone coverage, these halfback streaks are amazing in this setup. Let's try to set it up here. Looks like they're sending a little bit of pressure though. Oh, let's set it up. There we go. Looks like this. They're blitzing me here. Sometimes you have your quick tight end drag. You have that high low between the drag and the crosser over the middle. There we go. Looks like this. Sometimes you're going to have your crosser too over the middle, deep down the field. And then finally, we also have this speed option out of here, which is pretty unique to this playbook. And then we have a guy like Jaden Daniels. We can utilize the speed option. Cool thing about it too is we can actually flick it and run it to the strong bunch side if we want to as well. And you can turn this into like a QB blast, QB draw type of thing. Really, really effective in the red zone. You can cut it up to the middle. You can also take it outside and then eventually pitch it if you want. It's a really, really nice tool to use here in the run game. And if you feel like you have the numbers on the left side, on the weak side, you can always take it out there as well and get it out there. I definitely prefer it to the strong side. And for me, a lot of times, I just turn it into like a QB blast. I just kind of pound it up the middle, pick up 3-4 yards. Really, really effective in the red zone, like I mentioned. And you don't have to deal with that auto motion like you did on the other one, right? So you can cut it back a little bit, take it up the middle for a nice gain. So I love this formation. I'm still building on it. I hope you guys like this video. Definitely mess around with this bunch strong offset. I think you're going to enjoy it. Mobile quarterback, pretty necessary for this formation. Good receivers out there. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Plenty more tips here on the channel this year. Until next time, peace. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and give this video a like. I appreciate it so much, as well as subscribe to the channel here on YouTube so you can check out all the videos that I have to offer.